There was a man in the land of Uz, whose name was Job. And that man was perfect and upright, and one that feared God and eschewed evil. This is found in the book of Job, chapter 1, verse 1. Now, when it comes to gold, Job was the richest. When it comes to sheep, Job was the richest, for the Bible records that he had 7,000 sheep. Concerning camels, Job had 3,000 camels, which made him the greatest of all the men of the East. In our modern day age, Job would be having a countless number of estate properties. Did I just hear someone say, what about the cars? Job would be having all the latest cars that you can possibly think of, even those that are not yet released to the public market. In other words, when we consider the list of the top high-value men in the world, Job would be on the top of the list because he would have had it all, and above all, he was a man that feared God. When we talk about riches, Job had it all. Whether it be camels, whether it be gold, whether it be silver, he had it all. It says that he was the greatest man in the East, not one of the greatest people, but the Bible records that he was the greatest of them all in terms of the possessions that he had acquired. And the Bible records also that this was an upright man that feared God and eschewed evil. If we were to come to our modern day times today and we look at the Forbes top 10 or Forbes top 20, Job was among those people, one of those people that are considered one of the wealthiest people in the world. And then the Bible also goes further to record that he also, being part of that list, he did not acquire his possessions by corruption. No, but he acquired his possessions by fearing God, which means that he also acquired his possessions in a rightful way. Now, today, our message says that one secret lesson that we've all been missing regarding the life of Job. What is it? What is this one secret lesson? Is it not obvious to everyone? Why have we been missing this lesson? What is this one secret lesson that we've all been missing regarding the life of Job that we can learn and apply in our lives? Now, when you turn our Bibles and we go to Job chapter 2, verse 3, God, when he's speaking to Satan, he says, have you considered my servant Job? And have you seen the things that he does? Right? And even though you forced me to destroy him without no cause, even though he has done nothing, he still holds fast his integrity. Right? And that's just the point I want us to get in verse 2, verse 3, or chapter 2, verse 3, where he says that he still holds fast his integrity. In other words, this was a man that cannot be bought nor sold. This was a man that was standing firm by his word. This was a man that was not wishy-washy between decisions. This was a man that was either cold or hot. He was never lukewarm. And God says that this was a man of integrity. Now, today, I want to pose you a question. What are the things that you are holding on to that when God looks at you and he looks at you and says that, have you considered my servant? And he says your name. What are the things that God can look at you today and he can say that, you know what, this person, if we are to test them in everything else, they are going to stand by their word? Can God look at you today and say that, you know what, anything can be thrown to this person, and this person is a person of integrity. They are neither hot or cold or lukewarm, but they are a person that have decided that I'm going to be cold or I'm going to be hot. What are the things that you're standing by today? And the Bible records that Job was a person of integrity, a man who could not be bought nor sold. And that's the lesson I want us to get, guys. One secret lesson, you know what? Usually, when you go to the life of Job, we rush to say, you know what? And his wife said, curse God and die. Of which that's a powerful statement that the wife said. She knew the power of God. For she said, curse God and die. So she knew that by this man cursing God, he was going to die. So she knew as well the power of God. This is why Job even goes further to say, what? Shall we not receive good from God, and also shall we not receive bad? Because he knew as well that if we curse God, we are going to die. But today, that's not where our main focus point on. Today, our point is on being a people of integrity, being a person that is either cold or being a person that is either cold, not being a person that is lukewarm. In a world where people today are deciding to either be lukewarm, you're not really sure where people stand. Decide for yourself today that you are going to be a person that is decided on a decision, even the goals that you've set for yourself as you begin the year. As the year progresses, don't be a person that starts to set the bar low. Be a person that follows through on what you have said you are going to do, right? Be a person that follows through on what you said you are going to pursue in your life. Rather, let it fail when you have tried your best than you giving up along the way and say, you know what, these things are too difficult for me. The challenges that I'm facing, you know what, I am going to give up on these things. For one thing, another aspect that you are realizing here as well in the life of Job, when you read Job chapter 1 and chapter 2, is that the calamities that are coming towards Job, these are not new to God. God already knew what was coming in the way of Job. Although Job had no idea what was going to come and to face him in his life, God already knew the things and he allowed it to happen because he knew one thing, that Job can carry these things through, which is a message I want to bring to you today. The things that you're going to face in your life, God has allowed it to come your way because God knows that when he looks at you, He's allowed these things to come to you because He knows that you have the power and you have the strength and you have the integrity to stand by what you believe in. And you are a person that is not going to look at God and curse God when calamities and difficult times come your way. The message I wanted to bring to you today, guys, is that let us be a people of integrity. Let us not be bought nor sold. Let us stand by our word. Let us be a people that know the things that we stand for, right? In a world where everyone doesn't have a point of standing, where today they are on this platform, tomorrow they are on another platform, and you're not really sure, and you look back and say, but you won't say this, and now you're saying this, and you leaving people confused. Be a person of integrity. Be a person that knows where you stand. Be a person that cannot be bought nor sold. Be a person that stands by your word. The Bible even goes further to say, and God says in Revelation, oh, how I wish you were neither cold or hot, but you are lukewarm, and I am going to spill you out, because even God doesn't want lukewarm people, right? He says, oh, how I wish you could either be cold or hot, right? And not lukewarm, whereby you are doing this and you're also doing that at the same time. It's either you're on the left or you're on the right. And that is the message I wanted to bring to you today. Be a person of integrity. One secret lesson that we get in the book of Job is that he was a person of integrity. And that's the message I want to bring to you today. Be a person of integrity. Stand by what you believe in. The goals that you have set for yourself as you begin the year. Pursue those goals. Don't give up along the way, right? Do not give up along the way. Pursue those goals. If you give up now, remember the year is still going to pass. Whether you give up or you don't give up, the year is still going to pass if you give up. So remember this, guys. So why give up when the year is still going to pass? Rather keep on going, because either way, time is still going to pass, whether you do it or you don't do it. And that's just the message I wanted to bring to you today, guys. Be people. Be a people of integrity. Be a person that stands by the things that you believe in, even if the situation or the environment does not allow you to do that. Be a person of integrity. May God bless you.